Hi everyone. Today's story is all about Zartan, a 9-year-old boy who lives in Brookhaven. Zartan didn't have a family, and all he wanted was someone to love him and take care of him. He would ask everyone, "Can you adopt me?" But no one ever did. Until one day, something amazing happened. One sunny morning in Brookhaven, little Zartan was wandering around, looking for something exciting. As he walked through the town, his eyes widened when he saw the most incredible palace. Inside lived a super rich Lionman. He was big and strong, with golden fur that sparkled in the sunlight and a kind smile on his face. Zartan was a little nervous, but he gathered all his courage, walked up to the Lionman, and asked, "Will you adopt me?" The Lion Man looked at Zartan and smiled warmly. "Of course, little one, come with me." Excited, Zartan followed the Lion Man inside the palace. And wow, it was the most beautiful place he had ever seen. The floors were shiny and made of marble, and sparkly chandeliers hung from the ceiling. The Lion Man showed Zartan to his very own room, complete with a huge bed, fluffy pillows, and toys. Zartan was so happy, he couldn't stop smiling. Zartan was enjoying a warm shower in Lionman's luxurious bathroom, water splashing as he relaxed. Just then, Lionman appeared at the door, a kind smile on his face. "Zartan," Lionman called softly, "I have something special to show you. Come with me." Zartan, curious and a little excited, followed Lionman down the hall. They stopped in front of a grand door. As Lionman opened it, Zartan's eyes widened in wonder. Before him was a huge, fancy room with blue and gold floors that shimmered in the light. It was magnificent, almost like a palace. Zartan smiled, he loved it. But as much as he admired the room, Zartan didn't want to stay. He turned to Lionman, his eyes full of honesty, and said, "This room is amazing. But, I'm really just here for my hunger." Lionman, ever so kind, smiled understandingly. He knew Zartan's needs were simple, and his kindness made Zartan feel truly at ease. Even in the grandest of places, Zartan remained true to himself. He wasn't looking for luxury, he just wanted to feel cared for. But suddenly, Zartan's tummy made a big, loud rumble. Oh, he thought, "I'm so hungry." So he looked up at the Lion Man and asked, "Can I have some food, please?" The Lion Man nodded and smiled. "Of course, little one." He then brought out the biggest meal Zartan had ever seen. There were pizzas, burgers, cupcakes, and milkshakes, all of Zartan's favorite foods. Zartan dug in and ate until his tummy was completely full. He leaned back in his chair, smiling. "Thank you, Lion Man. Your house is amazing, and your food is so yummy. Thank you, Lion Man. But I think I need to go outside now. I want to see other people." Then Zartan, "Go out to explore the world." So Zartan left the palace and went out to meet other people in Brookhaven. He asked everyone he met, "Can you help me?" But sadly, nobody wanted to help him. And then he met someone special, a restaurant waiter. The waiter had a friendly smile and kind eyes. Zartan asked him, "Will you adopt me?" And the waiter said, "Of course, Zartan." Zartan couldn't believe it. The waiter was so kind. He took Zartan to his house, which was cozy and warm, just perfect. The waiter showed Zartan to his very own room, and Zartan was amazed. The bed was soft, and there were colorful blankets and pillows that made it feel like home. Zartan felt safe and happy. They went to the big mall in Brookhaven, and the waiter bought Zartan everything he wanted. Zartan felt so special and loved, like he was the most important person in the world. Zartan's eyes widened with joy as he received milk chocolates, refreshing drinks, and all sorts of goodies. Each gift made him feel even more special. He felt loved and cherished, as if he was the most important person in the world. It was a day of pure happiness and wonder. Zartan felt so happy. The waiter took him to the restaurant, and Zartan loved being there. He helped take orders, serve food, and even clean the tables. The waiter treated Zartan like his own child. He made sure Zartan was happy and loved after a busy day at the restaurant. The waiter was more than just a mentor. He was like a loving parent to Zartan. He made sure Zartan was happy, ensuring he felt valued and loved every moment of the day. As the day came to a close and the restaurant quieted down, the waiter gently took Zartan home. They want to share stories and laughter, and Zartan wanted to feel the warmth of a true family. Zartan and the waiter arrived at their cozy home. Just as they were about to enter, Zartan's eyes lit up with excitement. Standing at the door was Sophia, a beautiful woman with a warm smile. Sophia had been Zartan's teacher at the orphanage, a guiding light in his early days. Zartan's heart raced with hope as he introduced Sophia to the waiter, his newfound guardian. With a voice full of longing, he asked the waiter if Sophia could come inside. The waiter paused, a hint of hesitation in his eyes. He had grown to understand Zartan's deep desire for a complete family, and the idea of inviting Sophia into their home was a big step. But seeing the earnest look in Zartan's eyes, his heart softened. With a deep breath, the waiter agreed. Sophia stepped inside, her presence filling the room with a comforting warmth. Zartan's eyes sparkled with joy as he saw Sophia enter, feeling a sense of hope and belonging he had longed for. Zartan's dream of having a family seemed to come closer to reality. With Sophia's gentle presence now in their home, Zartan felt a sense of completeness. He wished for Sophia to be part of his new life, seeing her as the loving mother he had always hoped for. In the warmth of their home, Zartan, the waiter, and Sophia began to weave a new chapter together. For Zartan, it was a step toward the family he had always wished for, filled with love, hope, and a sense of belonging. Zartan, once an orphan, now had the family he always dreamed of. As they played, the room was filled with joy. Zartan felt complete, surrounded by the people who cared for him the most. But suddenly, Zartan's stomach rumbled, and he smiled sheepishly. "I'm hungry," he said, his voice filled with innocence and happiness. ... They all laughed, knowing that this was just the beginning of their beautiful journey together as a family.